parents, I hope you're doing absolutely fine. So today's video is going to be very relevant for all the parents who have kids in the age group of 2 years to 4 years. A couple of videos back, I had given you information on how to get kids to love books. You'll find a link to this video in the description box and at the end of the video as well. So today I'm going to give you information on a list of 10 books that you should necessarily go ahead and buy for your little one. All these books are absolutely marvelous. You know, great content, great illustration, great authors. I'm sure you're going to find this video very, very informative. Just hold on and watch the video right till the end and figure out if there is any of the books that you would want to just grab very, very quickly. Hope you find this video very, very enjoyable and informative. So the first book in the list is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It's written by Eric Carle. Now this book features a caterpillar who eats variety of foodstuff on different days before it becomes a butterfly. So this is a very interesting book which gives you information on counting, days of the week, different kinds of food and life stages of butterflies. So that's a pretty early introduction to the process of metamorphosis. Now this book has sold about 40 million copies worldwide and has won lots of awards in children's literature. So, and it has some really wonderful distinctive collage illustrations as well. So this should be a pretty good buy for all the parents out there. The second book on the list is Oliver's Vegetable. It's written by Vivian French. It's a great book for parents who've got fussy eaters on hand. So this is a book in which Oliver, he makes a visit to his grandpa, and his grandpa has a garden rich with veggies, and he plays a game with his grandpa that would entitle him to eat French fries only after he finds the potato in his grandpa's garden. Now that's something very interesting. Now along the way, when he's looking for these potatoes, he's eating all kinds of vegetables that he lays his hand on. So that is a very good read and an interesting one as well. Now this book's been pretty popular and it has sold about 2 lakh copies in UK alone. Now the third book on the list is something very interesting. It's The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. Julia Donaldson is a very well-known and a popular children's author. This particular book, The Gruffalo, was UK's best-selling picture book of 2000. So yeah, pretty popular out there. Now we have fourth on the list, which is Grouchy Ladybug. It's written by Eric Carle again, and it was named as one of the teacher's top 100 books for children in 2007 as per an online poll conducted by National Education Association. So it's a story about an arrogant, bad-tempered ladybug who does not treat others well. It's a good read to tell children about bullies and also how to express their feelings. So that should be a very interesting book to have on the shelf. Now this book also talks about life cycle of ladybugs, comparing sizes, and it also tells children how to go around telling time. Okay, so that's interesting. So the fifth book on the list is Brown Bear. Brown Bear, What Do You See? It's written and illustrated by Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle again. Now in this story, readers first meet the brown bear itself, followed by red bird, yellow duck, blue horse. So obviously it's a book that helps your little one understand colors, and it's very, very fun and engaging for readers. And it has some really wonderful illustrations as well. So the sixth book on the list is Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. It's a highly acclaimed bedtime story that goes back to 1947, and it's as much relevant today. It features a bunny saying goodnight to everything. So you have a goodnight room, goodnight moon, goodnight cow jumping over the moon. So it's a great resource to teach kids colors, rhyming words, reading comprehension. So yeah, a very, very good read. It also encourages children to make general observations, you know. So yeah, it should be a good read for your little one as well. The seventh book on the list is Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman. This again is a book that dates back to 1960, and it forms a very important part of Beginner's book series. So it's a story that talks about a simple adventure of a hatchling bird who goes around looking for his mother. It gives an opportunity to kids to identify common animals, because along the way the hatchling bird meets lots of different kinds of animals. And it also talks about reassuring children that we all have a mother who's looking out for us even when she's not around at all times. So yeah, that should be a pretty emotional reading time with your little one. So the 8th book on the list is Curious George by H.A. Rey, and this is a series of books, and it was later on turned into an animated show on TV as well. Now you have the main character George, which is a monkey that goes on adventures of all sorts around him. Now Curious George inspires children to explore science, engineering and math in the world around. So that should be interesting. So the 9th book on the list is Tale of Peter Rabbit. Now it's a children's book that was written and illustrated by Beatrix Potter. It talks about a mischievous and a disobedient young Peter Rabbit. And this book has been hugely successful with 45 million copies sold, and it's one of the best selling books in history. So that's great. So the 10th book on the list is Berenstain Bears and the Truth. The Berenstain Bears is a children's literature franchise that was created by Stan and Jan Berenstain. Now this book features a family of anthropomorphic grizzly bears, and who generally, at the end of the story learn a moral or safety related lesson. So that is something that should be very, very useful for your little one. So these were the 10 books that I had specially fished out for you guys. I hope you're going to find this list interesting. Hope you're able to get all 10 of them on your shelves. So happy reading.